My name is Dave Madison. I am a legal U.S. resident and a citizen in California. I'm going to be posting some videos talking about my struggle with Covered California and Medi-Cal, which has been ongoing since 2014. This is like a background of some of the general problems I've been having, so you can get an idea of where I've been coming from. I've been documenting just about everything that I've been dealing with in this battle since 2014, and now I'm actually starting to take videos of the phone calls that we're making, visits to important people's offices and whatnot. But this is going to be a little bit of a background of how we got here. My problems with Covered California began in 2014 when Covered California started. It was unfortunately at a time when the company I was working for went out of business, so I lost my job and found myself in need of health care. It was an unfortunate time to try to actually contact Covered California as they just started up, and as many people know, it was really difficult to actually communicate with anyone there. Their website is unbelievably broken. There are so many problems with it, many of which I've documented online. I have a website talking about this. Their call times were horrendous. There were periods where you couldn't reach anyone either through online support or through phone. Eventually, most people did, and most people got healthcare. My story went a little bit of a different route. Covered California has somehow completely screwed up my account with them in ways that they don't understand and they cannot or will not fix, leaving me without health care for the majority of the last 2 years, even though I've been endlessly fighting them on this. And this is for the first time in my life. So until Covered California existed, I've spent every single day of my life having health insurance, even at times when I wasn't working, because that's a very high priority to me. And now an organization is created which is supposed to ensure that I have health coverage, and it's actually forcing me to not have health care, which in some ways is mind-boggling. It makes you wonder how unbelievably incompetent, I'm talking about you, Covered California, how unbelievably incompetent an organization must be to do the exact opposite of its mission statement. It's like if firefighters, instead of putting out fires, actually went to people's houses and burn them to the ground. Or like if teachers would teach you the wrong thing, or just make you forget things that you'd actually learned about a subject. I've been keeping like a log that I've posted on my website talking about like all of the endless bugs I've found on their website, which is atrocious. The problems I've had actually contacting people there. I've had a period of time where I was supposed to be on Medi-Cal. I was supposed to be getting free health insurance, and instead I was forced to pay thousands of dollars of premiums that I wasn't supposed to. I had to go to a judge to get that reversed. The judge agreed with me with very little deliberation, and of course they just simply ignored the judge's order for like a half a year. I've talked to the medical ombudsman, who is supposed to be the higher up that can fix problems that Covered California and Medi-Cal can't take care of, and they have told me flat out they can't do anything. I've taken the fight even higher than that, which you're going to find out about in the videos that I'm going to be posting. I had a period for almost a year where they told me I had Medi-Cal coverage. Unfortunately, I never needed to see a doctor because it turned out that the entire time my Medi-Cal coverage was pending, and I did not actually have coverage because my account, as I said, was screwed up. And I couldn't actually log into Covered California for almost a year just because their system was broken in such a way that they couldn't explain to me why I couldn't log in. Every time I try to log in, it would say your account is blocked, talk to tech support. I talked to tech support, they say, we can fix that, and it wouldn't get fixed. This went on for literally almost a year. I actually talked to one of the programmers, not tech support, but one of the programmers who worked on the system, and he couldn't explain to me why no one could log into my account. So, this has been my struggle. I've spent hundreds upon hundreds of hours of my life continuously fighting Covered California, just trying to get the ability to have health insurance. That's kind of the background. We have more immediate problems, and I'm going to talk about that in another video.